All right, everyone, we'll go ahead and get started with Manager Bud Black. Would anybody like to ask the first question, buddy? Thomas Harding, go ahead.
Yeah, buddy. First of all, the bullpen. Are you hearing me?
Yeah, I got you, Tom.
Okay, great. All right. First of all, the bullpen performance. I mean, Bard struggled a bit, but Gilbreth came in, and it seemed like these guys, even when they were in trouble, they really weren't. Can you comment on what the bullpen did for you?
The bullpen did great. Don't forget about Sensatella, Tom. I know that you'll circle back to that, but I thought Sensa was great too. Bullpen work was solid, no doubt about it. Bardo, a couple walks after the leadoff out. Gilbreth picked him up. Kinley a solid eighth with a little bit of stress. Estevez a little stress, got through it. Stevenson obviously met on second with no outs. Two big strikeouts and a pop-up. So they did great. They really did in a game that you had to do great. In a low-scoring game on the road against a division leader in their ballpark in the rain, in a long game, long night. Proud of our guys, proud of our bullpen, proud of our players.
And wanted to ask you about Sensatella. I mean, this was a very good strike throwing performance, 67 out of 88 pitches, and he seemed in control of strikes well.
Ball strike ratio is outstanding. So was Kinley's. You hear me talk about that all the time. I want you guys to, always be aware of that if guys are pounding on the strike zone. But I thought Sensa had a good fastball tonight. Probably again that has a guy that has great conviction in his fastball, which I love. Mixed in some changeups, not many curveballs, but a few. Slider was solid. He pitched very well and made some big pitches when he needed to. So 6 innings, 7 hits, 2 runs, no walks, 7 strikeouts. I believe he was outstanding on the road against a good team.
Yeah, I think the thing about him lately too is ever since he came back from the COVID and had kind of one fuzzy start, there's just a lot of confidence in how he's attacking, whether he is mixing or relying on certain.
Yeah, I think that you guys have noticed this over the years. The guys who Thomas and Patrick and Danielle and Larry and Owen and Nick and everybody who follows us to a man. Sensatella, Marquez, Freeland, Gomber, John, they're on the attack. And you guys from your chair got to love that. So write about it. It's great. So, it's impressive.
Thanks, buddy.
Yep.
I'll go to Patrick Saunders.
Hey, buddy, I know that the last couple months of the season, you've wanted to see how a lot of these relievers perform. And you mentioned the word stress tonight, and some of the guys were stressed, but they came through. How advantageous or how building is that for these guys to experience that kind of situation against the Braves on a rainy night and come through and be the team that comes out the winner?
It's great. I think it's a great example of guys knowing that they have to carry the load, right? They don't want to be the wink link. They don't want to be the guy who gave up the lead, gave up the runs, or changed the momentum. And you heard me say many times, right? A starter's going to do his job, and over 162, there's going to be games like tonight where every reliever has to perform. And if he does, we're going to win the game. The Braves did too, as well. We nicked Minter for the run in the 10th with the runner on second. Tap got a ball through. But this was a well-pitched game on both sides. It really was. So, again, bullpen performance in this day and age is critical to team success. And I think our guys, the second half of the season, have been a little bit more consistent overall as a group. I think you've seen their ERAs come down almost to a man, because we had some unsightly ERAs early in the year. And you've seen them come down. You've seen the walks to innings pitch ratio come down. You've seen the strikeouts to innings pitch ratio go up. All the indicators of good pitching is showing up, especially the last 2.5, 3 months.
You used the word proud to describe the performance tonight. I would imagine that same word applies to your team as a whole.
Yeah.
How you're finishing out this season
Yeah.
on the road against quality
Yeah.
teams.
Yeah. I don't want to, again, the pitchers did a great job. But the pitchers, Sensatella's out there for a couple hours and the relievers are out there for 10 minutes. But Trevor, Chuck, Dom, Welker, Crone, they're out there for 3+ hours in the rain and the mud, and so are the Braves, right? Same thing. Drizzly, I don't want to, overstate this, but this was a grinding game that both, the Braves are in the hunt, and we're right there, professional players trying to knock them out, trying to, win ball games. And our guys stayed right with them through all the stuff that you don't see on TV, the raking of the mound, the putting, diamond dry on the infield, and all that stuff. But these guys are pros. They've done it in the minors, they've done it in the big leagues, and our guys kept playing hard. They're engaged the whole game. We're talking about all the relievers coming in, all the stuff that I don't want to bore you with, but our guys are on it. They really are, and I'm proud of them.
Thanks, buddy.
Yep.
All right, time for a couple more here. Tracy?
Buddy, in line of how young a lot of your team is and a lot of decisions you want to make, is it better to be playing the contending teams right now just to see how your guys respond to it?
Agreed, 100%. I love that. I love that Welker's in Atlanta. I love that Welker was in Philadelphia with Hilliard. Hampson had never been to Philadelphia. Rogers made his debut in Philadelphia. Down the line of guys. Tomorrow, we got a number of relievers who are not going to pitch tomorrow. Herman's pitching. You won't see Estevez. You won't see Kinley. You won't see Bard. You won't see, you probably not Stevenson. But hey, you could see Sheffield and Fernandez and Gilbreth and other guys, right? Pitching tomorrow, which is great. So, this is all part of it. This is all part of growth. And I love that part of it. I love when guys learn. I love when guys are being taught by our coaches and they're listening. I love the engagement with, the hitting coaches, the pitching coaches, the medical staff, all the strength guys and their workouts. They're learning. I love it.
Thank you.
You got it.
Good, Larry Patrick.